Now, what I have said from the get-go, when we first heard his report, I think if you went back and listened to our show, Buck, I said for most people out there, if there was an attacker who had entered into your home and put you in peril of your life, and the police arrived and opened the door, you would immediately rush outside and get behind the police. Now, this guy is standing right beside him holding a hammer. It's hard to tell from the video to me, Buck, whether he actually has physical, like whether he's holding Pelosi's arm when that door is open. Pelosi definitely has a drink in his hand, it appears, which is also significant here. But the cops basically open the door and say, hey, what's going on, guys? And then in a fraction of a second, if you watch this video, and you can go check it out, both of us have shared it at Clay Travis, at Buck Sexton for yourself on Twitter. You can go search out our accounts and go watch this video for yourself. Buck, when you see it, is how quickly it turns. The attack kind of comes out of nowhere, in other words. It's not as if there's a great deal of anger apparent, and then suddenly, a minute passes or something, and then there's an attack. There's no screaming at. It just goes directly to the hammer attack really quickly. But I think the question I have is, if there's an assailant in your home, the police arrive at your home, and you have an opportunity to rush outside behind the police, that's the one thing here that does not add up to me. I think we definitely need more here.
If someone broke into my home at, what was this, 2 o'clock in the morning or something, right? Is in the
middle of the night, sort of.
Middle of the night. Someone breaks into my home in the middle of the night. I have never met this person and don't know this person. Let's assume that that's part of it. And they're clearly, you look at this guy, you can tell that this guy is not, he's not all there, right? It's very obvious from just his body language and in the video what happened. The guy was walking around for months saying he thought he was Jesus and crazy things. He's a lunatic, okay? A lunatic breaks into your home in the middle of the night. You and I are both thinking, am I going to have to kill this person to defend myself and my family or those around me? Like that's your thought process. How do I get away from this person as quickly as possible? My life is in jeopardy. To me, there are two possibilities here that would make some degree of sense based on the video that we've seen. The first would be, this guy broke in late at night. Paul Pelosi is, he's 82 years old. He's really out of it. And he kind of just starts, like, they actually start talking. And there's some, maybe he's trying to de-escalate. Maybe he's really scared, but he's trying to de-escalate. Maybe he even offers the guy a drink. And I'm just extrapolating here. Maybe offers the guy a drink and says, hey, we can talk this out. But it also, he called the cops, right?
Yeah, the reports are, and again, I'm remembering based on prior, I think we had 911 call that was released prior. I feel like Pelosi went into the bathroom at some point and made a call asking for police to come. But you can tell by the way the police arrived, it was not a call that suggested, hey, someone's trying to kill me. It was, hey, there's somebody here who's not supposed to be here. Can you come? It was like a wellness check almost kind of call.
So that's the one option that I laid out. I think that is feasible. I'm not saying that happened. I'm saying that would be feasible based on now having seen the video. The other option is that he knew this guy in some capacity. I don't know what. Maybe just from the neighborhood or whatever. I don't know. We don't have data. We don't have facts. We don't have evidence to prove that. But that would then, at some level, indicate why he wouldn't be terrified. I mean, I think everyone listening to this knows, Clay, crazy person breaks into your house in the middle of the night, wakes you up and has a hammer, you are terrified. You are thinking, am I going to have to kill this person or is he going to try to kill me? You're not answering the door in your boxer shorts with a drink in your hand saying, yeah, everything's okay, which is what happens in this video, right? I mean, that's just not what you would expect from the situation. So, clearly, they didn't want this video released before because it doesn't look like what they were telling us it was right before people cast their votes in the election.
Yeah, that's right. And we're going to play the report from the Today Show. And again, we got lots of breaking news here. We'll also see if we can track down the 911 call to try to piece this all together. But to me, and this is, look, you always have to kind of think as if you're a defense attorney. I've been a defense attorney before in my career. My argument here is